Sustainability Plan for GK Ville, Los Baños. Doctorate in Sustainability, University of the Philippines Open University. Gawad Kalina is a non-governmental organization in the Philippines that aims to end poverty for millions of Filipinos by creating sustainable communities. Founded in 2003, GK focuses on empowering marginalized communities through integrated and holistic approaches that address not just economic needs but also social, environmental, and cultural aspects. The goal of GK is to create zero-poverty communities by fostering collaboration between various stakeholders, including local governments, businesses, and communities themselves. Its mission is not just to provide charity but to build self-sustaining communities where people can thrive with dignity and shared prosperity. The GK Ville Los Baños is an example of a socialized housing program in the country. This program provides aid for the marginalized sector through financing for the acquisition of real properties. GK Ville is situated in Barangay Puto, Los Baños, Laguna. The housing program was launched in 2016 by 3 primary benefactors together with their spouses, referred to in the community as caretakers. They are Dr. Ruben Villarreal, former UP Chancellor and in charge of income generation, Dr. Art Salazar, who also provides income generation, and Dr. Ray de la Cruz, the project coordinator. The 19.3-hectare property used for the housing community is loaned from the Social Housing Finance Corporation, and beneficiaries were chosen from the marginalized families, or the poorest of the poor, living within Barangay Puto Municipality of Los Baños, Province of Laguna. Construction efforts began in 2007 with the aid of the beneficiaries and several volunteer groups. Currently, the community houses 238 families, each provided with a 50-square-meter housing property. A study was conducted to have a clearer, sustainable, and definitive transition plan for the community, from being a private socialized housing community to a public area, as well as establish an applicable case study for applying the Sustainable Development Goals for a given locality. The SDGs aimed to be applied in this study are SDG 1, No Poverty; SDG 11, Establishment of so-called sustainable communities; and lastly SDG 8, Providing accessible, decent work and making economic growth felt by all. Some of the challenges and opportunities identified during the discussion are as follows. Economic challenges: low revenue and lack of market for community-based livelihood programs. Recently closed access gate from the GKLB community leading to the Dairy Training and Research Institute Farm of College of Agriculture, UPLB, used for access by employees and UPLB students situated in GKLB and Barangay Puto to lessen travel time and save on travel cost. Timely completion of payment by the community to Socialize Housing Finance Corporation, and possibility of housing property being sequestered due to non-payment of dues. Opportunities: employment opportunities in the adjacent areas, re-emergence of e-commerce and possible utilization by the community, continuous partnership with LGU and private sector, key informant and stakeholders, strategies and action plans. GK Ville shall strengthen financial literacy by 2034. This will be through collaboration with a nearby educational institution. The end goal is the timely completion of payments by the community to SFHC. GK Ville shall promote cohesive community by partnership and collaboration by 2034. This would include the coordination on the recently closed access gate from GKLB to UP Los Baños. GK Ville shall improve community resilience and urban sustainability by 2034. This will be through the establishment of the GKLB Sustainable Environmental Program. This should thwart the possibility of residents being sequestered due to non-payment. GK Ville shall promote zero hunger by 2034. This should be through the improvement of the economic condition of GKLB. Proposed letter to UP Los Baños to request discussion. Timeline on the actionable steps. Roles and responsibilities of persons or teams. Cooperative organizational chart. Resources for strategies and action plan. Integration of the steps in daily operations. Future thinking in the organization. Household members of GKLB shall have the opportunity of being trained and being deployed to employers in the Philippines. 2 immediate employment sources are being contemplated. For the men who are interested in continuing their work as construction workers, they can be trained for the development of renewable energy projects in the Philippines. For the women who have been working as domestic helpers, they will further be trained in TESDA for domestic work NC2. They will then be farmed out to Philhi for the local employment. As part of the medium-term plans of MGGC has applied for an approval in the SEC for the change in MGGC's secondary purpose. MGGC has requested the SEC to approve the addition of the operation of an employment agency, either land-based or sea-based, or both, under the Department of Migrant Workers, for the deployment to international job opportunities. MGGC shall then be applying for the DMW license for land-based recruitment services. The qualified personnel from GKLB shall be the immediate source of personnel for MGGC. The GKLB workers turned migrant workers, after saving substantially, may return back to the Philippines to utilize their savings and know-how for the establishment of local enterprises. Several reintegration opportunities are available for the migrant workers. In the onset, we shall direct them to the Overseas Workers Welfare Administration for the reintegration process. OWWA provides social benefits, education and training, and reintegration services to its migrant workers members. Moreover, the OWWA provides financial training seminars and small business management seminars to its returning members. Potential partner collaboration. Angelicum Academy of Carmona Incorporated. Through innovative teaching methods, a dynamic curriculum, and a supportive community, it strives to cultivate lifelong learners who contribute positively to society. Global Energist Power Corporation is a management consultancy company that is servicing renewable energy companies in the Philippines. GEPC provides pre-development permitting and licensing for renewable energy projects. Philinvest One Homeowners Association Incorporated is a flush, upper-end subdivision. It is situated in Barangay Batasan Hills, Quezon City. It consists of 700-member homeowners that from time to time are hiring domestic workers. McMathis Global Group Corporation is the mother company of GEPC. MGGC is an investor in McMathis Energy Development Corporation. MEDC is a shareholder in an energy company called Tech Energy Reserves Incorporated. Tech Energy is invested into the wind projects of Ginitilan Wind Power Project, Malabuyak Wind Power Project, and Alegria Wind Power Project. Tech Energy is also the 100% owner of Solar Valley Energy Solutions Incorporated. The development of a resilient community and urban sustainability requires the integration of social, economic, environmental, and infrastructure strategies to ensure their long-term viability and resilience. The GKLB Sustainable Environmental Program will cover the planning of the following items: strengthening community resilience, enhancing urban sustainability, integrating circular economy practices, empowering communities and governance, and fostering ecosystem-based approaches. Strengthening community resilience includes disaster risk reduction, social networks and inclusivity, and livelihood diversification. Enhancing urban sustainability includes sustainable urban planning, smart and green infrastructure, and transportation systems. Electric vehicle system. The GMPC shall provide resources to those members who wish to acquire electric vehicles for use in the GK Ville as public transport. The following vehicles shall be promoted by GMPC in GK Ville. For the sustainability plan for GK Ville to be effective, it is imperative that a comprehensive monitoring and evaluation plan be incorporated into the framework so that its effectiveness can be measured and that appropriate measures can be made alongside its implementation. As part of continuous quality improvement, regular assessment and monitoring of the projects, programs, and activities is essential. The monitoring and evaluation plan should be measured against qualitative and quantitative metrics, internal communication strategies, and feedback from stakeholders to ensure transparency and quality of implementation, which both have implications to sustainability and goal achievement.